Well, I'm not feeling well today, and in part I blame the ragu. Even the word ragu, R-A-G-U, it's a bastardization of R-A-G-O-U-T, the French ragu, which makes it particularly disturbing. Well, welcome once again to the Dismayed Gourmet in this week's tongue-fouling, stomach-churning, colon-bloating assignment. I was presented for review with a substance Americans often refer to as red sauce. Now, whether in Boston's North End accidentally sampling the world's finest bolognese, or whether quite purposefully swilling down Koga brand angel hair at home, it's not pasta with marinara here on the other side of the pond here in the States. It's noodles with red sauce, a special plea to the editors of the London Times. Take me back. Please, take me back. My task this week was to assess in my frank and uncolored manner America's red sauce of choice, ragu. According to the editorial brief I received from the loathsome tyrant who assigns my work, I was to heat it, pour it upon a multicolored bag of wagon wheel pasta, and consume at least 8 ounces of it. Multicolored wagon wheel. I located a forgotten bag of the requested semolina on the bottom shelf of a nearby grocery store. Its use-by date was in the next century by virtue of a stunning preservative content. My stomach knotted in anticipation of the torture I'd soon endure. Fearful of an al dente preparation not supplying sufficient heat to kill all of the toxins in the pasta, I boiled it to a wilt as I simultaneously heated the ragu on a stove-top burner, occasional air bubbles rising to the top of the cauldron. Its steady bloop, 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 bloop bore the aspect of a magma flow in a '60s disaster movie. I half expected a mob of terrified Polynesians to come running through my kitchen. I stirred the sauce into the pasta, and the horror of what I was about to face became plain. I raised a forkful to my lips, and then another, and another. I didn't quite know what 8 ounces was, but I had another bite, and then another, and my God! Eyes watering, fingers clenching, jaw locking, sweat beating. I suddenly recalled my father's descriptions of the days upon days upon days of sea rations, hunkered down in the Chosin Reservoir as the bombs, the shells and the bombs rained down. These were my father's bedtime stories to me as a child of 4 through 8 years old, and my point is that, at least relative to my youthful imaginings of the details of Korean War sea rations and the frozen Chosin, this noodles with red sauce had only its temperature to recommend itself. A volcano of mucus ran through my sinuses and alimentary canal, flushing from their membranes to mix with a pool of enzymes and stomach acids that had churned their ways upwards from my guts into my esophagus. I guess it was nature's effort to create a prophylactic between this gastrointestinal assault and my highly attuned taste receptors. If the side effects of multicolored wagon wheel pasta, swimming in the commonest of tomato sauce, have not rendered me unconscious with boredom, I shall in all likelihood explicate to you next week some or other hideous food product foisted upon a massive cross-section of America that has neither time nor money for good taste, and as a result is well on its way to losing it altogether. Ragu's wretched, truly awful, barely fit for your doomsday prepper backyard bomb shelter. As always, I am truly yours, the Dismayed Gourmet. One other thing. This is a comedy presentation, and the fine folks at, I think their parent company is Mizcam or something. There's a gigantic Japanese conglomerate located, Lord only knows where, but they operate in the United States out of Kentucky, and I apologize for everything I've just said about your fine product.